Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Karin Bond. In today's video, I'll be sharing a video of my trip to Richmond, Virginia. And I was in Richmond and I had the opportunity to visit the Virginia Fine Art Museum, and that's what today's video will be. And I have a lot of takeaways, and I'll be sharing my inspiration and things that I got from that trip. So enjoy the video, and then at the end, I'll talk to you about all the things that I enjoyed and some inspiration and takeaways from that museum trip. I really enjoyed my visit. I really enjoyed my visit. So I have all the things written down that I want to talk about on my visit to the Fine Art Museum in Virginia. The museum was free to get into. General admission is free. Street parking is available. I parked on the street because there were so many parking lots, you didn't have to necessarily park in the garage. And it was a beautiful day. I was able to walk around and get some beautiful sun. It was such a nice day. And so I was like, let's just park on the street. We can walk to the museum, get some steps in, and then go into the museum. So there is garage parking, but there also is a lot of street parking, and that's what I did for that particular day. And the general admission is free most days. Okay, so what I enjoyed the most about the visit. What I enjoyed the most about this particular museum is the architecture of the building. The building was built in 1936, and it's a neo-Georgian style building, and it's classical style, and I really enjoyed it. The staircases were beautiful, the lighting, the chandeliers, all those things were so beautiful. How they were housed together, as well as the artwork being in certain rooms. I really enjoyed the architecture and how they housed the art in this particular museum. So I enjoyed that. Number two, the collections that I was able to visit and see in this particular trip was the Colonial American Art Gallery. I stayed in there for quite a while. I was inspired by the large-scale paintings and the oil paint. It was beautiful. And so that's what I was really taken aback. So I spent so much time there. And then the other place that I visited while there, the collections of Faberge. So I had the chance to see the Faberge eggs, the jewelry maker. I had never seen them before in person. I heard a lot about them, so I was able to see those. Those were beautiful. I did take a lot of pictures and video footage of those. And those were the two collections that I enjoyed the most during my visit. And those were the only two major collections that I did see while at the museum. I do intend on going back because there are so many more collections there at the time, but that was all that I had the time to visit. So, but those two collections were my best. So my inspiration from this visit, I would say, would be the architecture of the museum itself. I love the way that the art was housed in the architecture of the building. And then the second thing that was most inspiring to me from the visit was the large-scale paintings. And for myself, I had decided to start painting a larger scale, and I actually moved into this studio space now that I am in here now because of the need to expand out of my home studio and to have more space. So seeing those large scale paintings at the museum was really inspiring for me and encouraging for me. So I would say those were the two things that inspired my visit the most, was the architecture of that museum, as well as the large-scale paintings. Some of the large-scale paintings that were the most inspiring were the portraits that were done in oil paint in the colonial area. And so I enjoyed those. So I do look forward to visiting that museum again. One thing that was also happening for this visit for me, they had a lot of renovations going on there, renovating the museum and expanding the museum to house more work. And so many things, there were like a few barriers in the museum in certain collection areas. So I do look forward to visiting once they open up and show the new areas that they have expanded into. And then also I did go on the website, and if you look at the website, they do show renderings of the projections of what those areas look like, and it's so beautiful. What they're planning to do, and the opening is set for 2029. I do wish to go back before 2029, but I do look forward to visiting once they open up the expansion. So if you're in the Virginia area and you happen to be in Richmond, definitely check out the Fine Art Museum there. It was really a beautiful day, a beautiful visit. And I encourage museum visits for inspiration, for painting artists, and even if it's other artwork that you do, it's a very inspirational museum to visit. And I encourage it, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And comment below if you've been to the museum and you've enjoyed it yourself, and what some of your takeaways were if you were able to visit this particular museum. It had been my second time visiting. I visited years ago, so it's been a while. I think when I had been there the last time, the Picasso collection was there. And so that was quite a while ago. And I still do have all of my books and things that I purchased during that trip. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.